She like yelled at me all the way home. She's like, why would you let her do that? I'm like,
Were you in charge? Were you older?
no, we're the exact same age.
She just wanted someone to be mad at. Why would you touch it?
She was curious, you know?
That makes me think of Heathers. Have you
Such
seen
a good
Heathers?
movie.
Have you guys seen Heathers?
God. We should just watch Heathers.
They shove it and then she shoves it on her arm or her leg.
Uh-huh.
Burns the crap out of
I
it.
just remember them pouring all this stuff in the mug and then she drank the... Like, who drinks a mug full of bleach without noticing?
Ouch.
Yes.
Drano, I mean.
Do either of you guys remember the chant from Zombie?
I used to.
Oh,
I
gosh.
used to.
I used to know that too. Oshitawa.
Tawa, Namabuya, whatever.
Do you know what it is?
Nomobio.
Go to the microphone and do
I
it.
don't remember.
Oh.
I used to.
If
like,
nobody in this room knows what it is, we can just make
by
it
the
up.
time we were done recording season 2, like I had it down.
Yeah, I did it at cons for a
Nomobuyo,
while.
Oshi, Hashtua,
Dokeda.
Nomiska, Duribara! Sort of, that was pretty close, right? Okay, thanks.
Something. Oshitawa.
Namabuya,
Nomobuya, Hashtua,
Dekido,
Dokeda.
Dokeda, Domika?
Domicha, whatever.
De Ribura.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
There you go. I don't know it. You in the back. Oh, someone turned all the light. We had lights and music going on earlier.
Oh,
It's okay, you can stay up. But it was like we had a dramatic moment before.
that's fun.
You weren't.
I wanted to ask, do you guys have a favorite genre in movies or TV shows in general? What do you enjoy watching?
Milady.
Favorite genre?
Well, we know you like religious horror.
I guess, gosh, I don't know. Favorites are hard, as Austin Tindle, I quote, favorites are hard. I mean, I guess movie-wise, I really do like fantasy a lot, knowing that like Harry Potter is kind of my favorite all time. I really like that a lot. Girl? No. Girl?
No, just no. Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
stop.
No, I haven't read it, so I don't know. But I promised you I'd put it on my reading list, my dear. And I don't know. I mean, I like so many. I like House of Cards and Orange is the New Black, and I like Buffy, and I don't know. I feel like I don't really think I like just the sitcom.
Yeah.
I don't really watch a whole lot of that style.
Do you like? I feel the same way, and I am leaning towards kind of sci-fi fantasy stuff, especially like interesting sci-fi.
I
Like,
love Star Trek.
like Ex Machina was a movie I saw most recently, and I thought it was really good because it told a good sci-fi story. But do you think that we're at all influenced by like the fact that, like, I know on at least some level, like when I watch The Walking Dead, I'm like, I would love to be on this show. And I'm always kind of absorbing every type of genre in media. And I'm wondering if I'm influenced by the fact that I like also
course you are.
be involved in that, and like that, as opposed to us being like really into one thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're into it as an actor as far as like you get into the story and the writing.
Yeah, and the potential for you as an actor to be able to do something inside of it. Like I'm not so into just straight up action movies. Partly because it seems like a boring event as an actor. It's a lot of running around and saying lines in kind of a similar tone. I mean, not to say that there aren't good ones out there, and that's why I'm a big fan of indie action films, because they break more rules because they're not trying to market to such a large audience. But we like everything. Is there any new person that has a question? Who's that person down there? Yeah, I think so. You're the only hand I see if you're talking.
The more I see.
Yeah, that one. The one with the microphone.
That'd be me.
The one with the microphone.
Have you read the Titus Andronica?
Shakespeare?
Yes.
Yeah, I love that play. I love how immature it is.
No,
Have you?
I don't think so.
I met my Funimation career was probably conceived at a staged reading of Titus Andronicus, because that's where I met Ian Sinclair, who eventually gave me my first role. It's a good play though, like, it's really, really violent and bloody, and his scansion is kind of like, it's one of his early plays, and he's not playing around with language as much. It's kind of like a lot of, it's not like the later history plays where he's like all over the place with his pentameter and his like rhythm. And it's just like super like raunchy and bloody. Like Lavinia gets her tongue cut out, and some dudes get baked into a pie and fed to their parents. It's good. It's a good play. You. So.
What games do you play as a kid?
As a kid, well, I'm still probably a
Go
child.
fish.
Go fish.
Oh yeah, I guess my immediate thought was video game, but I guess there's
War.
all sorts of games.
Solitaire.
I used to play War all the
I
time.
loved War. Skip-Bo.
Floor's Lava is a big one.
Checkers.
Huh?
Oh, you meant video games. Sorry. Yeah.
Checkers.
Pt.4, Othello.
Lo-
My mom was ruthless. Like, she would play board games with me, and she would never, like, at the age of 5 years old, she would just destroy me at Othello.
I like Sorry. Or Trouble, the one where you pop the bubble in the
Oh,
middle.
yeah. Do you remember the song for that commercial? It's almost in my brain.
No.
What? Okay, wait, video games that I like. All of them. And
Halo?
huh?
Halo?
Hate?
Halo.
Halo. I wasn't actually not that into Halo. I didn't play first-person shooters very much because I'm not like great at playing video games. I tend to like storyline more and think like to this day I don't get online very often because I just get killed by a bunch of children.
Noobs.
But like right now, I'd like to play games like Dark Souls, and that's based on games that I played younger, like early RPGs that weren't as action-based. Final Fantasy VII was a big game for me. Who wasn't into that game though?
Me.
And Super Mario Brothers 3 was probably maybe the first game that I got into because just like Final Fantasy VII, it had a huge mythos behind it, and there was all these weird secret things that you could do, and that always like motivated me and excited me. And that's part of the reason I like Dark Souls too, or even games like Minecraft, because they don't explain themselves, and there's hidden gems that you can discover, Easter eggs, so to speak.
Since you brought up Dark Souls, have you played Demon Souls?
Oh yeah, I started with Demon Souls, son. I played Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 2.
Bloodborne?
What I love about Demon Souls is there's this one main character, and she's in she's in the town area, like where you go to all the different levels. And normally in that place, all of your action items are like deactivated. You can't change anything or kill anyone or hurt anyone because that's like they're making sure that you can continue to play the game. But in Demon Souls, there's this lady that you go to get all your level ups, and you can kill her. And if you kill her, you just can't level up anymore. Like, there's no way to finish the game.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to the level.
Another question, yes sir.
If both of you could cosplay as anyone from any series, who would you be?
Yuki.
I don't. I'll order first.
Oh, I've got a few. It's so hard.
I kind of wanted to do Kaneki because my hair, like, at one point it was like the right length. That if I had dyed it white, it would have been really cool.
Did you say anime?
Any series.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I recently got to do Snow White, which was really fun.
Oh, you'd be a good Snow White.
Yeah, and then I recently got cast as Snow White in Into the Woods, so I get to play Snow White again. And I would love to do like any Harry Potter. I've cosplayed as Luna, Harry Potter stuff, yeah. But I think anime-wise, like, has anyone seen Death Parade? Yes. My character Nona, like, I love her. I love her look. Like, she has this really cool, like, ice kind of blue hair, and she just has suspenders with like a bow tie, and like, it's kind of cool looking. I like that one a lot. Yeah.
Dig it. I like to be cast in things and have someone else dress me up.
Yeah.
You know, when I did Sherlock and the Crucifer of Blood with Chuck Huber, and I got to be, and we did a steampunk version of Sherlock, directed by Jeff Schmidt, and they dressed me up in so many cool things, and I felt awesome. But I would never be able to do that to myself.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible at that.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Yo,
I actually have a quick question for you. What was it like doing the centipede scene for Tokyo Ghoul right there at the end of season 1?
very, very painful. We prepared for it for a long time. This was like two episodes where my character got tortured, in case anyone hasn't seen it. I just spoiled it for you, kind of, I guess. But Mike McFarlane prepared me for a long time, and was like, this is gonna happen. And we did it over a couple sessions, so I wouldn't blow my voice out too much. But what's funny is my experience in the booth was kind of like a microcosm experience of what the character was going through. Because like he'll torture him really, really bad, and then he'll like let his brain settle, and throughout the whole torture scene, he's making him count backward. Have you seen it? No. He makes him count backwards from 7 so that he can't like start thinking about other things. He has to stay present because he wants him to feel all the pain. And so when we're recording those little bits in between the screamy bits, like all my cues are just breathing and talking softly and like whining. And so I would like hurt myself really badly with lots of loud screaming for extended periods of time. And then I would go through this little break where I was doing the counting down as well. And after like a whole episode of that, like I felt like I was being tortured slightly. All in all, though, Mike McFarlane prepared me so much that like it wasn't actually as bad as a few other experiences that I've had, namely doing certain screams in Guilty Crown, where I screwed up so many times that the session had to get canceled and I got sent home because I blew my voice out. And that didn't happen during Tokyo Ghoul, so I'm very grateful for that. But on another level, aside from the pain, it is kind of therapeutic to have a really terrible week and then go into the booth and just be like, you pick. Does anybody have a question?
Yes, sir. You.
Your voice tells a mirror because I know it's not you, but have you seen Red vs. Blue?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she sounds like that room lady. Like she talks retarded, but I don't mean you. But she sounds like this. Hi, my name is I'm
Is that what I sound like?
Well, it is.
That's such a nice romance.
Hi, my name is Diane.
Can you just do more of that YouTube girl?
My name. Hello, it's me, Miranda. That's really good.
I auditioned for Red vs. Blue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't get it, but I auditioned. Huh?
What did you audition for?
No, it's like I have a agency in San Francisco that sends me out on non-union stuff, and it's all like internet-based stuff. So they send out a casting call like across the country. Shut up! I said shut up!
Oh!
But yeah, it's like it's a weird non-union internet. I thought it started off as like a YouTube thing, but apparently they're paying people for it now, and it's like on Netflix.
Oh, they did it now. On YouTube now. But they're like 4 episodes behind.
Who did you audition
I don't. One of the it's like does the Halo guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like when you get the specs in the script, they don't tell you really what's going on. I didn't know anything about it, so it was like Man 1 and Man 2. This is about Halo. This guy's. I don't really remember what the lines were. So it was either red or blue, one of the two. Yeah.
Quick question. How do you all recover when you blow your voice? When you really have to?
I know some tricks that I use
Do tell.
that I'll tell you now.
Yeah.
One thing that I do is I take ginger root, like raw ginger root, and skin it and cut it into tiny little cubes and stick that in a cup. And then I fill the cup with like honey and I let it soak overnight. And the ginger cubes like soak up the honey. And then I take the cubes like one at a time and I chew on them and let the juices drip down my throat. And then I spit it out. It's really gross. Like when I was doing Kaneki stuff, because I wanted to make sure that I was on point, I came in with 4 different cups. I had